Here, point it at me. Hi everybody, welcome to the 2020 lawn care season. No, point it at my face. Got a lot of exciting, no, keep it still.
There we go.
Alright.
We found it.
Got a lot of new cool stuff this season, but what I'm most excited about is this brand new channel, Golf and Grass. Hey guys, behind me you can see the section of yard that I'm trying to turn into a fairway golf scene. I'm really excited about it. I shot a video last year talking about all the things I was going to do to it. Unfortunately made two big mistakes that I need to correct this year, but that's okay, I'll get through them. You can see right now that I just completed a sand leveling top dressing project that turned out pretty well. I'll go over that, but yeah, I'm just kind of an impatient person where I just want to get to the end and appreciate the end product, so I start cutting all these corners, and it kind of screwed me, but that's okay. I'll get through it. I'll point those things out and kind of walk you through all the different things I want to do this year in 2020. So the first mistake I made was I planted creeping red fescue everywhere. I wanted, I like the looks of the really tall fescue, so I knew I wanted fescue. I had a recommendation from a nursery that it could survive in the full hot sun, which apparently tall type turf fescue is much better at that. In the nursery's defense, I think it was a sod nursery, they just water the crap out of it. So even if the temperatures are 90 degrees, it's still holding up pretty well. Do have a sprinkler system here, but I just can't water it enough, and it starts to hibernate in the middle of the summertime. So what I'm going to try and do is leave the fescue, the creeping red fescue, where I want it tall and matted down, and that's okay during the summertime. If it starts to hibernate a little bit and turn brown, it'll kind of be that, nice flowy mound, kind of green and brown grasses. But I'm going to overseed with perennial ryegrass on all the flat parts and start cutting it really short. So my guess is the perennial ryegrass is going to start to win out and replace all the creeping red fescue. All right, the other big bummer mistake I made was during my sand leveling project. Again, I was just super impatient and ordered a bunch of sand, but didn't know that I needed to have it screened. It was delivered with a whole bunch of little tiny gravel in it. And I saw that gravel and I was like, okay, I'll just screen it myself. But even then was still even more impatient and was just like, screw it, I'll just put it down and hopefully it'll sink down into the ground. All right, so I'm gonna demonstrate the way I got my yard flat using that landscaping rake, which is not a leveling rake. A leveling rake would be a lot better, but I don't have one. So I use that. But with that thing, you got to go in both directions, or a lot of different directions, to really get things level. So I've prepared what looks like a totally flat area right here, but it's not. There are definitely some ruts in here, and I'm going to demonstrate that if you only go in one direction, it's not going to be level. So you got to go in multiple directions. All right. So you can see, got a few low spots right here that I filled in, right there. Now I'm going to go the other direction and show you that these spots are actually a lot bigger. They extend this way. And if you don't go this direction as well, you're never going to get it totally level. All right. Well, I don't know, this could have been a total fail because you really can't see it, but it's definitely a trench along here that is now totally level. But if I hadn't gone this way and had only gone that way with the rake, I never would have leveled it because going this way would have like chunked it out and kept going. But going this way, I was able to make sure it was dead level. One other thing I just wanted to point out is that like you can be leveling out here all day, but there's no way you're ever really gonna get it perfect, because you can kind of see from my whole entire yard, hold on, that the whole thing is actually really sloped. So it's not even level to begin with.